Shalom and salam. My name is Aaron, and I'm running 2 marathons over the course of 3 weeks, one in Israel and one in the Palestinian West Bank, to support bridges of trust and understanding between our peoples. I've lived here in Jerusalem for most of the last year and a half, and have had many opportunities to interact with both Palestinians and Israelis on the many sides of this conflict. Right now, it's a challenging time here in Israel. Most Israelis and Palestinians have little faith that the current negotiations will lead to much. Palestinians continue to struggle under Israeli occupation, and rockets from Gaza continue to bombard Israel. After so many terror attacks, construction of the security barrier that divides our peoples, interaction between Israelis and Palestinians is at an all-time low. And so I'm running these 2 marathons, one in Bethlehem and one in Jerusalem, to make a point. That peace building is like running a marathon. It's like running many marathons. It demands courage, the willingness to encounter pain and discomfort, demands faith to continue to move forward no matter how far away the finish line seems. And I'm running these 2 marathons to support the work of 2 peace-building organizations. The first is Encounter, which supports Jews and Israelis to visit the Palestinian West Bank, to interact with Palestinian civic and nonviolence leaders, and that facilitates conversations amongst Jews about this very difficult topic. I'm also running to support the work of Holy Land Trust, a Palestinian NGO that is one of the leaders of the Palestinian nonviolence movement, that works to support their people to heal Palestinian trauma, and that also trains Palestinians in the spirit of Martin Luther King Jr. in nonviolent direct action. I'm also running to mark the first anniversary of the Boston Marathon bombing. On April 15th of last year, I was near the finish line, 40 yards away from the first bomb, caught between the first and the second. 3 people were killed that day, and over 250 more were injured. By chance, I was not one of them. But I walked away shaken to my core and with trauma that I still wrestle with until today. The attacks instilled in me a deeper understanding than ever before of what it might have been like to live in Israel during and after the Second Intifada, when bombings on buses and in restaurants were common. Running these 2 marathons in these 2 places with only 3 weeks of rest between was a stretch for me. But I knew that I needed to do anything that I could to help. And I'm asking you to do the same. Please consider giving a gift as generous as you can give, so that you can help this effort and these organizations make the greatest impact we possibly can at securing a just and sustainable peace that we so need in this very holy land.